This is a true story of how a Jewish man who was trapped in witchcraft met Jesus Christ, the Messiah, and was saved. What is the meaning of life? Why are we here? Where did we come from? And where are we going? For years, those questions haunted me. I searched endlessly, but never imagined the answer would come in the form it did. I remember when an old acquaintance, raised Catholic, called me out of the blue. Her voice carried a strange excitement as she said, "I found the truth." I asked her, almost amused, "Okay, so what's the truth?" Her answer was immediate. "Jesus Christ." I didn't hesitate. "That is definitely not the truth," I said firmly, but she didn't back down. "Aren't you ashamed?" she asked. "I found your Messiah, and you didn't." Her words struck a nerve. I was angry, but more than that, I was challenged. That very night, I made a decision. I was going to read the Bible, not to find faith, but to disprove that Jesus was the Messiah. I was going to start with the Hebrew scriptures, the ones I knew from childhood. I was born in the Bronx, New York. My parents were Polish Jews who had fled their homeland just 2 weeks before Hitler invaded in 1939. My father was the eldest of 8 siblings, 6 of whom were lost in the Holocaust. That kind of loss shapes a family. It shaped mine. We spoke Yiddish at home. It was my first language. I went to Hebrew school, studied the Tanakh, immersed myself in Jewish history and tradition. Our home bore the weight of sorrow, but also a quiet reverence for survival. After my first year of law school, I joined the Army. There I met a man who kept staring at me one day. I asked him what he was looking for, and he said, "I'm looking for your horns." He wasn't joking. That's what he had been told about Jews. I laughed it off, tried to diffuse the ignorance with humor. "I took them off before training," I said. "Didn't want them to get muddy." But it wasn't always easy to laugh. When my uncle died while I was stationed, I went to the post rabbi and asked him what had happened to my uncle's soul, where he had gone. The answers I received didn't bring comfort. If anything, they stirred up more questions. I began searching for something deeper. I looked into Eastern religions, meditation practices, even the occult, Kundalini meditation, chakra points, mind control. Those things fascinated me, and I wasn't alone. I met many people on similar spiritual journeys, all of us chasing after something more. We were seeking truth and found power instead. Strangely, that spiritual power was real. There were moments of clarity, bursts of insight. It felt supernatural, but something was always missing: peace. Power came easily, but peace never did. And the further I went, the more I felt I was drifting from any true knowledge of God. Always grasping for more, always drawn to the esoteric and mystical, but never